Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 23 of Star Chasers Manifest Hestiny. I'll show myself out.
It's terrible.
Last time, Lily Rose Strongheart, aka the Hester of Mirador, touched an artifact from the Far Realm that, in addition to attempting to overtake her, will let her see pretty much anything she wanted. She used that to find her lost mother, in addition to an artifact that Marley, the Shadar-kai Druid, is looking for. The group reconvened, discussed plans of action, including whether or not they should wait for Storm of Stars, the bard, Tabaxi bard, whether they should wait for a person he is interested in meeting that will be landing on the planet they are currently on presently. They all decided instead to chase after Hester's mother, who is named Hester, and they rocketed off to fairy space, which several members of the crew were not thrilled about.
It's dreadful.
They entered a sphere, and a slight correction of my description from last time. They entered a sphere that is a giant tree, so big that you can neither see the top nor bottom. Dangling from the branches are 8 planets and 16 suns, interspersed throughout. And Hester messaged her mother, and she said they were orbiting the planet of Armin. So, you all have entered the sphere. Minerva, your space owl navigatrix, is consulting her star charts and tells Alvar which way to maneuver, and you all start speeding towards one of the planets suspended from the tree. Is there anything you would like to do en route?
Route.
Just be terribly nervous. Also, I will have spent a first double slot casting Mage Armor upon myself at some point upon waking. And I have spent a third level spot on Ascending, obviously. Mm-hmm. And no, just a lot of... okay. No, it's okay. Okay. Are we there yet? We're not there yet. Space is big. Okay, great. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go wait on the deck.
Are you okay there?
It's taken too long. I came back down for a snack. What?
Are you all right? Are you all right, Lily?
Yeah. Yes, of course. No, just very excitated.
Do you need to go to the bathroom for that?
Constantly. Yes.
I think Timkin might have left something.
Yeah, Warminster says there is a pill for that now.
Yes. No, I still have this for my female complaints. I'm pretty good. No, I should be fine. I'm terrified. Just kind of somewhere in between. So no, it's fine, and I don't want to keep using spells to bother her. I'll be sorted soon. So
everything will be all right.
Oh, I should like to believe that. Thank you. It's still a matter of she's fighting some sort of lost ones force. Maybe she shouldn't be anymore. She apparently died. There's a lot of questions.
It's a lot to go over with her. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll take as much time as you need. Don't worry about that.
Oh, well. Okay. And thank you all very, very much. Okay. I'm going to go back to get some air. Oh, there's no air. Okay.
You head back up to the deck, and Knifey is just sitting in the middle of the deck, not very helpfully. He's got a plate, or he's got a bucket of fried chicken. He just keeps stabbing it with his knife.
Get it.
Not eating it, just stabbing it.
No, he is gnawing on it with his little goblin teeth.
To make sure with knifey.
I mean, he's way over stabbing it. It's a fried chicken paste. As soon as you come up, he, not very subtly, tries to hide the bucket under his shirt.
Under his shirt.
Wherever did you get that?
You don't want to know? Gift shop.
Okay.
It's gas station fried chicken, okay? I'm not proud of it.
Knifey, no. Oh, I can't with you right now. Someone else, because I can't. I walk away from that. Were they all out of sushi? You feed? No, I said I couldn't.
The tuna salad did look a little gamey.
No, I can't. I said I can't, and I won't. I said.
Yeah, it's better to just tap out of that one.
Hester wears a groove, pacing back and forth, and you rocket towards one of the dangling planets. As you approach, you can see two ships side by side. One of them you all will recognize is in the style of the Centurion Hawk, your old ship. It's this big like steamliner kind of thing. It's got a bunch of cogs, pipes falling off of it. It's a gnomish junk wheeler. Like, it's just made of junk and garbage. A bunch of unnecessary tubes, gribbling or whatever that's called, like all the unnecessary little texture effects. There's a big one of those, and then next to it is a very traditional looking sailing ship. And you can see painted on the side of that is the name The Winter's Tooth.
Okay. And that is the one reportedly my mother was on, correct?
Yes.
Looking there for notes. Yes. All right. While we clear some of the distance, I'll just kind of ask the open air, which is Alva, friend of yours?
He responds, "Wow, all gnomes know each other now."
I think we've already established gnomes are quite different from. It looks like your design.
It's a common gnomish design. I tinker gnomes. I kind of.
Oh, so now we're talking about a smaller subsection of gnomes. Okay. It's not impossible.
Isn't it just like a Camaro, though? I mean, like...
It's like all gnomes from Berkeley Street, I guess, maybe, might know each other. I don't know.
He says, I don't recognize it, no.
Well, thank you. That's all I was asking.
Is it attempting to hail us or get our attention?
Neither ship is, no. They seem to be... There are planks between the two of them, so they seem to be doing something together, some kind of parlay or something. But neither of them are flying...
Fishy?
Pirate ship. Doesn't seem fishy, no.
Okay.
Yeah. Boy. Okay. All right, well, yeah, just let me know when we're within, let's say, 30 feet of the Winter's Tooth.
Okay. Unless anyone would like to do anything else, you approach within 30 feet of the Winter's Tooth.
Anyone else
make sure that I'm up on deck with Hester.
Yeah, me too. Are our interns also eligible for presents or not?
They are certainly around, but they're Warminster would be telling them to do certain things right now.
Okay, yeah, I was just going to say that Orpho would probably be engaging in some sort of state of readiness for possible conflict, and so I guess interfacing with Warminster that way.
Yeah, Warminster's telling them to batten down the mist masts and tighten up all your hatches.
Okay.
You don't know if Warminster knows how boats work.
Raise the missing scene.
Off to my left.
Yes.
Poor and starboard for that.
The Wayland Yutani.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry. They seem to be everywhere, sir.
Yes. Well, if you get within 30 feet, I missy step aboard.
Okay. You all see Hester take one step and then vanish in a puff of mist.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't intentionally for this reason, but I did not take Dimension Door. Otherwise, I would have brought one of you with me. But then, which one?
I have Dimension Door.
All right, well, you're welcome.
I mean, I'll bring Marley then. Fine, bam.
Okay. So,
but I hit their deck walking.
Sure.
So
we're gonna say Hester has one round because Storm has to blink, react, run over to Marley, grab her, and Dimension Door.
Oh, that's fine.
So,
I'm not trying to. It's not a race. I'll let her have her time.
No.
I'm just saying, maybe
and
scope
there's no
the
strategic
vibe
benefit
and
to
then
this.
vamp over.
Okay, yeah, if you can even hold up a second,
Sure.
watch over. So you make eyes on where Hester teleports to, and Hester aboard the ship. You see the woman that you have come to learn is your mother, despite the fact that she looks differently. She's wearing very plain traveling clothes. She has a satchel that seems to be overfull of arcane components and stuff. Her hair is tied into simple braids, a very Princess Leia kind of thing. Not the cinnamon buns, the Hoth look. There we go.
Yes.
The second best Princess Leia look.
1,000,000,000%.
Yeah. The first one's Bosch. Just to be clear.
No, yes. Yes. It was that or Endor, so there wasn't a lot of moves to go. But
those Ewoks ate that lady. Where'd they get that dress?
Where the hell did that dress come from? We're not talking about it.
On board the ship, you can see there are the crew, which consists of 2 elves.
Okay.
This praying mantis man that does Mirador have Thrycreen?
Boy, we have a whole bunch. I don't think Hester's ever seen a Thrycreen.
Okay.
But certainly they.
But you have seen a Thrycreen on.
I saw him in the vision.
Yes.
Or them in the vision.
Yeah, and on the intellectually distinct bounty hunters. This isn't a Thrycreen, which is my point. Sorry.
Oh. That was a long walk to get there.
Sorry, yes.
Is it like that guy from...
It's not that.
Yeah, it's not that. It's a different bug man.
It's a mantis
the guy
man.
from Harvey Birdman?
It's a different... Yeah, kind of. Yeah, very much that vibe. But they have a bunch of crap welded and kind of sewn into their exoskeleton. Gems, and it seems like they have moving clock parts.
Clockwork Bugman?
Thank you for your sacrifice.
A new indie band. Don't you know?
Totally. That's the name of the band.
A female dwarf, and then there is a captain, or a human man. And he's got this big mustache, a headband, sort of a puffy mullet kind of thing. He's wearing a red pirate's blouse with a real deep V, white pants, big buccaneer boots. He's got 2 corsair swords, you'd say, on his belt, and there's a Catwoman just hanging all over him.
There is a Tabaxi woman somewhere nearby, of course.
Storm is gonna get... Yeah, okay.
Out here
Is he drinking from a Father of the Year mug?
He's just in an inventory of the parachutes, and there's one, because that's all you need.
It's all the FAA requires. It's all I brought.
Why would you ever need more than one?
Especially when you're traveling with children.
Well, great. So abandoning our children to fuck off into space is a theme on this boat, I'm sure.
They're lightweight.
This clockwork mantis man, I'm sure, has a whole clutch at home that he's turned his back on. I'm sure your son will also develop I-beams that will save him from a deadly fall.
How does that really work? I'm sorry, we're tangenting here.
We are tangent. Okay, yeah. I brought it up.
Well,
you know it's my weakness.
I know.
Dogpile on fucking Corsair.
Absolutely.
That's my weakness.
And they seem to be talking to... I don't get who they're talking to yet. 3 robot gnomes.
Okay.
They've got, like, wooden faces, big, like, painted-on rosy cheeks, Pinocchio style.
Creepy.
Very stiff wooden hair, big wooden beards. And then their bodies are made of a combination of, like they kind of look like Borg.
Great.
Is there going to be, like, the Spelljammer equivalent of Zephyr here? Is that what we're up against? These are her wooden roboys? Is one of their names Craig, is what I'm getting at.
Craig.
Craig is not on my Craig is not on my list. Sorry.
Okay, well then.
Ricardo.
No Ricardo and no Desmond. They have very dumb names, however.
Fantastic. I can't wait to learn them.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Okay. Do you want Marley? Should we go see if she's okay?
I think we should be on standby for emotional support.
Do you want to be there, or do you want to be here and be ready to be there?
Be there.
Let's go, Bamf.
So you both teleport on board. Hester is. What are you doing, Hester? After you teleport on board?
I'm a cool 25 feet ahead of them.
Yes.
Beware my long strides.
I have a 500-foot range.
Oh, that's true. You can be in front of
anywhere
me,
I fucking want to be.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna Bamf us right next to a hot Tabaxi lady, maybe. No, that would be too. I have no knowledge of Christopher Summers' need for comeuppance yet.
Yes.
So we'll see. No, just respectful distance. 25 feet sounds good.
Excellent.
Now, are they mid-negotiation, or they're mid-talking to each other while the 3 gnomes are standing off in... Right? Have they camped up here?
They seem to be conversing with each other, crew to crew.
Okay.
If you had to... Can I get an insight check from everyone, please?
Boy, I'm sure I'm famous at it. Oh, actually, I have a +0. I'm sure I will roll an 18. I rolled a 2.
What was that, Timothy?
No, I said she's wise, isn't she?
No.
I have a dirty 18.
Okay, excellent.
I have other things in my mind.
17. Okay. Yeah, Hester monofocus is made eyes at her mother. Storm and Marley, you would say that the non-robot gnome crew seem confused, as if something the gnomes are telling them doesn't make any sense.
Hester's mom being the non-robo gnome.
So there's just Hester's mom and the robo gnomes are the only gnomish, obvious gnomish. We have 2 elves, we have Mantis Man, Lady Dwarf, Father of the Year, Hot Tabaxo, and that's it, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, groovy. And so, and are they all together like in a clump, like all hanging out? Or?
Yeah, it's very centrally. They're not social distancing. It's very centrally located.
What's the vibe like? It's very 2018. What's the vibe on generally? Do they feel like they're getting along?
Yeah. It's definitely not a tense vibe. It's more just confused.
Like they got strange news or something?
Yeah, like, or more like no one's addressing the elephant in the room.
We
One
the
more time,
elephant in the
please?
room.
Like, no one's addressing the elephant in the room. No one has seemed to
Which
have
is that
noticed
she's
it
no
yet.
longer a halfling and she's a gnome, and
Or that they're robots.
Or that
Or
it's
they're-
more that they're robots. They don't seem to acknowledge that they're robots.
Are we close enough to hear anything of what they're saying as we approach?
Yeah. So as you approach, they're trading some information about the sphere. The Winter's Tooth crew are asking questions about the lost ones. The autonomes are what they're called. Are responding in kind, very monotone. And you can hear that the Hester asks them, do you, kind of looking at them, pointing at them, do you know anything about clockwork people, clockwork machines? And the gnomes say, no, we do not.
Can't say I do, Mum.
And Hester is kind of pressing them, surely, kind of gesturing at their ship, lowering her hand so not to gesture at them too. Surely people of your tinkering magnitude have heard something. No, can't say we ever have.
Oh, because we're gnomes. Is that it?
Wow.
Wow. Initiate WoW protocol. Wow. Run wow.exe.
One of them elbows the other. Can you believe this, Dimble?
Oh, people, a dimble. That's rude.
I think that's his name, Dimble.
I
mean, would you want a bright hole? Think about it.
Yeah, one of the auto gnomes points and says, "Intruder alert."
Oh shit.
The human man with the mustache, unnecessary combat roll, draw a sword.
Oh, okay. It's on.
Looking at you, Hester quickly puts up her hand. Mom Hester.
No, it's never not confusing.
Yeah.
It's my speciality.
Mom Hester puts up her hand and runs over to you, Hester, and gives you a hug.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, yes. Oh, come here, you terrible woman. I absolutely embrace her. I'm sure there's a garden's worth of dirt under her fingernails, but it's worth it. And she's not there, right? Like, I mean, she's just all...
Oh, skin and bones.
Skin and bones, my God.
If your grandmother was here, she'd...
Yes.
She'd
absolutely. Die. She would just fall over and die. I've never wanted to make someone a stew so badly. No, so, like, I think, I mean, obviously the emotional release of it anyway, this kind of relief, but also, like, there's kind of like the initial sob, which is, oh my God, I found you. And then there's kind of like this weird secondary kind of buried in the throat sob of like, you're different. Like you are not, something's happened to you. You're diminished. You're not who I knew, but not in a judgy, shitty way, in a what's happened to you.
Yeah, no, 100%. She starts crying and she says, I know, and I'm sorry.
Well, what has happened to you? I don't understand why you had to go, but now you're... maybe I understand why you had to go. I don't understand what's happened since.
She kind of steps back from you and touches you as if you were not real. And wiping a tear from her eye, she says, you have a city accent now.
But
no,
I'm a woman of means now, aren't I, Mum? You know, so I have to kind of...
And she kind of points out, I've lost mine. That's a side effect.
Hey, it's probably for the best, right? You don't want to go around sounding like a bobbin everywhere you go. I'm just saying.
She says, Why don't we... How safe is your ship? Can we talk there?
Yeah, certainly. Permission to come aboard and all that. What is going on with the gnomes, by the way?
They refuse to acknowledge that they're robots.
Oh, boy. Well, fair warning, I have a gnome back on board, and he refuses to admit that he's a scoundrel, so it might just be a gnomish thing, no offense.
They keep putting food in their mouth and chewing it, and it just falls out.
No, I think there's nothing quite worse than something pretending it's people. Yeah, it's the stuff of nightmares. All right, well, stop it. Okay, no, I'm not regressing right now. Okay, so let's go back aboard, unless it bothers you, and then I can just kind of make you feel at home, I suppose.
No, I want you to be you, Hester.
Yeah, well, once I figure out who that is. Okay, great. I don't want to spend a lot more misty steps, so I'm going to let the ship come abroad. Oh, and these are my friends, of course. Sorry. Storm, Marley, this is my mother, whose Ionish name is actually Hester, by the way, so Hester is appropriate. But yes, this is me mum.
She will do a little kind of half bow, and she says, "I'm so happy that Lily has made friends in space." That came across as shittier than I meant it to.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm so happy that Lily has people here who care for her as well. There we go. That's better.
Storm is going to bow deeply and doff his hat as he does so, and aver that Lily is a guiding star for us here in the cold depths of space. We're all strangers here, and we've all come together as friends, and dare I say, a kind of family.
She smiles and she says, "It's..." Looking back at her crew, says, "It's odd how that happens." She gestures at them. She points at the Mantis Man and says his name is Cutter.
Kaputter?
Cutter. As in
Cutter.
To cut, yes.
Got it, sorry.
No problem. The dwarf is named Karis Coldforge.
Man, I was really hoping it would be like Daryl Canvers or something. Karis Coldforge?
Karis Coldforge. The elves, one appears to be male, the other female, is Finn Meyer is the boy, and Yanara is the girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then she points to the mustached man, and she says, "And our captain, Joseph Winters, and his girlfriend, Honey of Bees."
What's her name?
Honey of Bees.
Ooh.
You call Joseph Winters Cutlass or something, I presume?
Yes. Something like that. He's a bit
Privateer.
of a scoundrel, yes.
Yes. Yeah. I think space must beg that of people or something.
I sort of polished my whiskers, preen a little bit, a little prestidigitation to make myself shine a little bit, and I'm gonna sort of approach Honey of Bees.
Yeah. She is standing. She is all white.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a little flat face.
She's a short hair, right?
No, she's a long hair. She's a Persian kind of.
Yes, no,
flat face,
Maine Cooney,
big mane, lots of There's just tumbleweeds of fur across the deck of the ship.
I approach and sort of bow deeply again and say, "Greetings, friend, fellow traveler of the way, the legendary Storm of Stars.
She's kind of picking at her claws, and she says, "Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah. Might I ask your name?
Oh yeah, honey of bees."
Honey bees. What sphere do you call home?
Oh yeah? She says she is native to fairy space. Fairy space.
Ooh. So you're home.
Oh yeah. I am new here.
You're new here.
Oh yeah, on the ship. And she kind of dreamily looks at the captain.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. He says I'm
Friend of yours?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Says
yeah?
I'm way prettier than his first wife.
Then what?
Than
Dead wife?
His first wife. He doesn't say dead. He's not that crass.
She doesn't know what he did to his 2 boys. The parachute.
Oh yeah, human kittens are small probably.
Yeah, you don't get as many as you do with our kind. The litters are smaller, so they're a little more... I don't know. It's a bigger deal when you lose one, I suppose, right? Okay, well...
Very sadly. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
She kind of looks at you and she says, "Oh yeah."
Well, this might take more than a moment, unfortunately. Just gonna message real quick.
She's yeah, I can tell what her dump stat is.
Yes,
it's all right. It's cool.
Storm, I think you've reached the basement. So,
I've reached critical something here with.
Yeah,
we'll all have to have dinner, perhaps.
She'll get pretty close to you, Storm, maybe uncomfortably close, and she'll say, "Oh yeah, Joey and I are always up for new things."
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Does that include perhaps Joey being, like, somewhere else at the time? Because that might be a new thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You seem to have confused her.
Oh, good.
I don't feel like it's that hard.
Right, exactly. She probably meets me halfway there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
overestimating the depth of this well.
Take out some catnip and offer her a little bit to roll in if she wants, or to brush her cheeks with.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you like to party. No, but he'll catch up.
While Storm's doing this, I will introduce myself to Hester's mom, Hester.
Hester will look at you, kind of look you up and down. She will put her hands on yours and say, "Oh, you're so thin."
Oh.
Are you eating on that ship?
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
I'm sorry. It is a pleasure to meet any friend of Lily's.
What should I call you? Because we've been calling Hester, and now you're Hester. And should I call you like Mother Hester or Most Honorable Hester or the Hesterness?
Not the last one. Mrs. Strongheart.
Oh, okay.
If it's easier.
Yeah. I get
So it is still Mrs. Good. Just glad to hear that.
It's complicated, Lillian.
Okay, fair. Yes, well, let's get back aboard. Let's get back aboard our ship. The amusing anecdote.
Charming.
The charming anecdote. All right, well, yes.
Would you? I turn to Honey of Bees and say, "Would you like a tour of our ship?"
Oh yeah.
Great. I dimension door with her back. Bam.
Okay. Excellent.
Sorry, Marley. You can Misty Step anyway, right? You've got your.
Oh yeah, I can.
And
Blessing of the
Joseph is
Raven
just
Queen, right?
down to swing. Is he just kind of like?
What's that?
Control her. I'm just wondering if Joseph is.
Oh no, Joseph is into it.
Yeah, cool. Listen,
I can Shadowfell step or whatever.
I like that he's into my variable because I didn't bring him along.
He's.
Yeah, I'm getting a real 70s vibe from.
Oh
Yeah, absolutely. There's like a key party vibe.
Yeah. They're either swingers or they're going to sell us Amway.
Right.
Won't know until the end of the night.
He turns to Princess Friendship. He's like, okay.
just you.
Looks like my dance
me.
card just cleared up.
Bad man. Bad dad. No.
You can call me Bad Daddy. That's fine, cat.
Yeets him out into space. Okay. So, Storm and Honey dimension door over. Eventually, Warminster kind of waddles out and lowers their plank. So anyone can. So now it's a 3-piece of ships connected. Warminster says, "We've made friends."
That we have, Warminster. If you could put on a kettle, my mother will take it as country as you can make it. So that would be a great. Let's make it 2. Just.
Of course. I'll get the sugar down from where Corey put it. It's so high up.
Yes.
Oh, do you need help with that?
Yes! Your organization system leaves something to be desired.
There are 2 other shelves lower than that.
Oh, no, I think it's just fine.
Not everyone is as tall as us. Come down. Stop. Okay. Storm, what do you want to show Honey of Bees?
So much. I'm gonna show Honey the ship. I'm gonna, show her the kitchen. I'm gonna, if Villyana's cooking, I'm gonna maybe ask for a couple of treats. I will show her our.
Oh yeah, you need 3.
The library where Minerva is.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Thank you. I just wanted to.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I like this one.
Right, yeah. This is Honey of Bees. This is Villyana, Shadespire.
Oh yeah.
She's a mistress level chef, and she provides feeds the old soul engine for all of us, really, as it were. I'll take her to Minerva's sort of library area, and then I'll show her the crow's nest.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and maybe make a few charisma checks here and there, acrobatics checks, things like that.
Okay.
Beneath the veil of crossfade into another scene.
Yeah, we'll come back to you in a second.
Sure.
Hester, You are on board the ship with your mother. Warminster brings you tea. He makes it milky and sweet.
Oh, thank you, love.
Kind of looks at you.
You know what I meant?
Not just... Okay.
He makes a fine cuppa. It's fine. It's So you want to tell me about it?
She says it's good tea.
I was about to say, don't you dare start with it's complicated, because I already knew that part, didn't I? By the way, I think you missed like a birth and a wedding and I don't know, probably a human funeral.
Hold on a second, sorry. What is happening?
No, it's called D&D, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the stream went offline.
Why did it go offline? Disconnected.
Uh-oh.
Reconnection successful. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, it might have just been a Twitch thing.
No, it might have been a Twitch thing. Yeah, because I was getting... My connection went to like red and 0, but it wasn't saying I was dropping any frames. I mean, the recording is still fine, so that's not more important, but it is. Okay, I have green on my end. It doesn't say we're disconnected. I'm going to assume we're good. I got an ad. Okay, Liz is good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she says the tea is good. She says, she puts it down, staring into it, looks at you and says, "Can you read tea leaves?"
I'm not the most proficient augur. I can see anywhere within the sphere. I seem to have some charmed effect on fate, but I think that's more just magical talent. Not so much, no. I don't think I can. I could try.
She hands you her empty teacup and says, "What do you see?"
Also, canonically, I actually think it's fine that Hester doesn't quite know, but what is my mother? Is she a sorceress?
A wild mage sorceress.
Wild mage sorceress, yes. I think that's appropriate. I will look at these leaves and attempt to remember what I've learned in divination class, though mostly I've learned that it's hedge magic and folk nonsense. So yeah. I will attempt.
Professor Trelawney was drunk most of the time, you're pretty sure.
Yes. Yeah, just...
She just needed her glasses fixed, really, yeah. I think.
She was just a drunk who, on top of having tremors, so like it was compounded.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Well, at least I'm good at it. A 14.
Okay. You see in the cup what you think is a lightning bolt.
Okay.
And swirling at the bottom, there's still some tea left in it, the milky. It looks like a stormy sky with a lightning bolt.
I would say it looks like a storm, which traditionally would mean some kind of trouble or turmoil. if I was busking on a sidewalk, I'm sure I would say I see the color red and some financial windfall is coming your way.
And I'll find true love and or die in the next week, I'm sure.
Yes. Money will come your way, and the next time you find $5 in your pocket you forgot, you'll be like, there it was.
She'll gesture to herself and say, I have died once. She says, she takes your hands and says, I know you may not believe me, but dragons are real.
No, I'm glad I got all of it out of my system before now, because I think I am prepared to believe that. Thank you, though, for being gentle about it.
It's just,
I believe I saw one.
You saw one?
Well, kind of in a vision, but it was really real. No one wants to hear about someone's dreams, but like I was actually there was a far realm seeing stone thing. That's how I saw you, actually. So you did hear me, right?
I did.
Okay, ooh, gross. Then I definitely saw a dragon. Yeah, if that's true, then the next thing is true, and that's that I saw a dragon. Yeah.
She says, I don't know how much you remember about certain random things that would happen after I cast spells occasionally. One of them saved my life. It, however, did reincarnate me as a gnome.
I see.
I fled the dragon who had information in his hoard I hoped to obtain. I failed. I am out here looking for something called the Lost Ones and their clockwork horrors. That's why I hoped the gnomes might know something, or gesturing aboard to the other ship, why Cutter might know something. His people are also skilled in the use of clockwork creations. They destroy spheres, Lily. They don't win wars. They ravage spheres and disconnect them from the flow. I thought it was my duty to go out there and find them. I thought it was my destiny. I think that time has passed. I don't feel compelled to do it anymore, but I feel driven to do it still. Does that make sense?
Well, I think a little bit. Yes.
She says, I wanted to come home, but after I didn't know how. I had been gone for so long. Everyone, I'm sure, has gotten along fine without me. Although your father is hopeless. She'll kind of wipe a tear away from her eye.
You cannot believe that. Look.
She says, of course I can. I raised beautiful, strong, intelligent daughters. They don't need their mother anymore.
Well, it's a bit true that Chrissy's running the farm and all that, but a father just wanders off. And all of us miss you terrible. Of course we do. Listen, I understand once you have a taste of it. I understand that part, and I understand feeling I might obligated to follow out what you're doing, but personally, I'd have you go home, and I'll do it. Now, have you actually encountered these lost ones? Because I've also kind of understood that they are a legend. I suppose so are Hester's, so I don't know.
She says, I have not seen them firsthand, but I have seen the devastation they cause. The first sphere I went to after Mirador, it had been cut off for centuries, allegedly. I went there. Legend said it was named Saren, the Saren Sphere. And it was just destroyed. There were no planets left. Nothing.
Now, this isn't Sol Kalag.
No, thankfully, the power galactic compels him to stay within his own sphere.
Okay. And to my own reckoning of it, there were still planets there, right? They were just empty.
No. Oh, wait, where?
I don't know if this is Dar-Nerian or is that...
Dar-Nerian. It was... Oh, it's Marvel backwards is the name of the sphere.
Okay. Of course it is. All right.
No, there were no... there were planets left. They had big bites taken out of them, though.
Yes, okay. I thought so. All right. Well, I mean, do you still even have magic, Mum?
Yes. It's
right.
She kind of flicks her hand though and says, and she kind of casts like a dancing light spell, and she said, growing up, they always said the universe was enamored with me. That's not the case anymore. I lack certain boons. I can't control my magic as well as I used to.
All right, well, then go home, and I'll take up your charge. I'll find whatever you think is out here.
She says, you are too sweet and smart. She says, I'm afraid that is what the universe wants, but it's not what I want. I want you to go home and help Mirador. Go teach the future generation of people how to bend fate.
Really, apparently it's found out it's a bunch of being creepy and spying where you don't belong, but I was very good at it, mind.
You were just mind where you point it.
Well, but I don't know. I never did feel much of a greater compulsion other than I needed to find my mum, and I got, but I can't let you keep doing this. And you have 7 strong daughters back at home, and they're perfectly capable of seeing after themselves, but they miss you, and I think you'd be better off there. And quite frankly, kind of how you said, now that I've left uni, I kind of have to say that I have a bit of a taste for it myself. So, maybe I'm not ready to go back yet.
She smiles very knowingly and says, it is addictive.
It's quite a bit. Yes. Rather enjoyed sitting around with books in kind of philosophizing in saying we were smart, but yes, I've come to like it a bit, and I either have to help you or I can't let you out here by yourself doing it.
It will be dangerous.
Yes, well, I think I found that the universe is a bit charmed with me, so...
Good. It should be.
I never felt like you cared for me much. I'm not trying to be overly dramatic and say you didn't love me. Of course you did. You were a good mum, but I was the weird, quiet one who liked dwarvish quiet in books and candlelight and such.
Yeah. You didn't think I relished that after 7 other daughters?
Well, maybe. Yeah, sure. Wasn't constantly trying to punch a horse or wheel a wagon or what have you.
You never got in trouble. You basically took care of yourself.
Means a lot that you noticed, thank you.
She puts her hand on yours and says, well, you do know that I love you, and of course I cared. And I'm sorry that you ever felt that I didn't notice. I have to keep track of your father. He wanders a lot.
Oh, my lord. And he hasn't gotten any better. I don't know how you can just be out here thinking, okay, well, no, I do. And he's a lot, so I understand. But he really needs someone to mind him. And Chrissy already has 6 of her own. I think she's trying to...
6?
Yes, no, yeah, you missed Holly. I'll make up off the top of my head. Yeah, she's the youngest. Yeah, and it seems like Poppy's trying to take after you because she's chasing all hell and high water all across the valleys, and I don't know, they could use you home. And, well, I want to see your mission well-minded, but I share responsibility with my crew, and I need
of course.
to... we have other missions we kind of delayed to come and make sure that we caught you.
Why don't we... Sorry, go ahead.
Well, maybe it was the same thing. I would suggest, why don't our crews dine together, share notes, kind of get caught up. And,
exactly what I was going to suggest.
That's clearly Marley needs a meal. And we've had a lot of mushrooms, so if you have things that aren't mushrooms...
I do.
All right.
I'll pull from the dwarf stash.
I understand why I'm being singled out.
Good hearty dwarvish cooking. You're too thin. Have some pasta.
No.
It's just my complexion. It makes me look this way.
I know a stiff breeze just gonna take her away.
Storm of Stars. You are sweet-talking honeybee. Oh, yeah. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. My timing was bad. Natural 20, thankfully.
Okay, excellent.
Plus whatever my bonus is, which I think is nothing, actually. Yeah, nat 20.
Okay. Okay. She starts saying lots of things you want to hear, and then she says, "Oh yeah, you should stay in this sphere and wait for a friend of mine." And she cast Gaius upon you.
Oh no. But it didn't work, right?
It did not work. You successfully resist.
And I'm aware of it.
Yes.
Okay. God, I wish I knew it. I'm gonna start to sing to her, and I'm gonna say, changes turn into a frog, and she has to make a saving throw. Wisdom 17.
She can't be very wise. She joined the cult.
Let's see. Her stats are in Volo's guide. She rolled pretty good on the die. Let's see what she adds to it.
And she fell for Corsair, which I get, but doesn't show wisdom.
She rolls an 18.
Damn it!
Ew.
Okay, so her move, I guess.
I kind of like that. It's kind of like you're making out and you feel a knife and she feels a gun.
It's just like Tabaxi foreplay.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, you ever see cats get rough with each other? It's like the spell casting version of that.
Use up rather quickly.
Okay, so... Okay. Let me think what she does next. You cast polymorph upon her.
I did. Musically.
So, musically. She says, oh yeah? Gotta remember. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Come, my delightful storm of stars. You must think better of me than that, am I right? She kind of ribs you in the ribs. She elbows you in the ribs, and she's going to ask you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, stop. I'm trying to remember if I have any inspiration stocked up, just in case.
I don't think
All right.
so.
Fuck. I hope I do. Tell me before I tell you what I just rolled.
Okay, her DC is 16.
Yeah, okay. I missed it by about 15.
Okay. Luckily,
so I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. Yeah. Luckily, this is not a Gaius. But you do start uncontrollably laughing.
Oh! She's tickling me.
She is tickling you. And
Love it.
She says, oh, yeah. I had a great time. I'll have to tell Joey all about you. Maybe some other time.
Can I cast Counterspell?
You can cast Counterspell.
I will do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can. She just cast it at first level, so.
Yeah, so pop that out.
Yep.
So I start laughing, and then I'm like, ha ha ha. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She seems to be into this more now somehow.
Nice.
Oh no. Yeah.
Getting a little Felicia Hardy, Peter Parker energy going. That's nice.
Get out what you can, Storm. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. This is like such a thing I need to hear in my real life. Okay, go. For years now.
You get an action because she cast a spell. You used your reaction, so it's your turn in the cat game.
I am going to. Say, yeah, I'm
like
gonna try
game of chess.
I'm gonna re-up my I'm gonna reassert my polymorph with a refrain of changes. Changes turn into a kitten. Changes.
Oh boy, she rolls a 19.
Damn it!
Oh,
God. She's like, oh.
My best. Oh yeah. She says, doubling down. I love it.
I got one more polymorph attempt if I have to.
This is a Tabaxi standoff. It's just a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Our fur's getting puffed up, our ears, but we're like, our tails are twitching.
And not to echo our recent elf trashiness, but I do kind of feel like there's a lot of like pleasant face atop of all of this spell casting back and forth. Like every failure is another like deeper smile of like.
Oh yeah, you know, there's. I mean, it's all potentially preparatory to some neck biting.
So you use the Capaferro.
Yeah. Yes.
You've studied that Agrippa.
She says, "Oh yeah, I think things are getting out of hand, Storm. Let's calm it down a little."
Oh no!
You're gonna ace this,
Counterspell.
but make a charisma saving throw. You're gonna ace this.
Charisma.
Yeah, counterspell. Thank you.
Oh, you counterspell it? Okay. She attempted to cast Calm Emotions, and you counterspell.
Right.
And she says, "Oh yeah,
I am calm."
And I say, hang on, there's a lot of noise outside all of a sudden. Hold on one sec.
oh yeah."
Oh, yeah. Your grossest character yet, perhaps.
Thank you.
But I'm kind of into it. No, I like it.
So, yeah, I'm going to say, sweet honey of bees, you should know that you'd find more succor here in the company of my crew than in that, or in any sort of cult. I suggest you reconsider. I'm going to cast a suggestion.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
She gets
Sweet
8.
honey of bees.
She gets a what?
She gets a 12.
Oh, awesome. So, it affects her.
Yes. So she starts to think, and she says, "Oh wow." I have to rethink my whole life. This will take a while.
It's okay. I'll concentrate on it with you. Just think. I mean, right now you're living with a. He's a human. I mean, I don't want to get that way, but he's a human. Plus, he looks like, I don't know. Do you think he'd really take care of a litter? If you're interested in that sort of thing?
Oh wow. I'm kind of into the bad thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, it's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Not this one, but like 6 of my other PCs are like, I get you, girl. You know what I mean? I get it.
Somewhere Dan Slab is just...
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess I've been bad sometimes, but I'm not really. I like helping.
Oh yeah.
And he seems like he likes helping himself. Am I right?
Oh yeah. Again, I'm kind of into it.
Yeah. That's okay. So who's the friend that you want to tell me about?
Oh yeah. His name is Eyes of Fire. He's so smart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is he so smart?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let Andy pull up his notes on this gulp.
Oh, are you an Andyist?
I am. Oh yeah.
There are mountains named after that god, on Spheres, they say.
Oh yeah, and a delicious candy. So
French
fresh
and Deviant.
Oh yeah, Eyes of Fire. He is so smart. He says that new growth cannot exist without first the destruction of the old, and that just like blew my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're told to empty our souls of burden.
Uh-huh.
I have a follow-up question.
Okay.
And it's just about how we're all better if we're curious, and
Yeah, I'm all about
let's
curiosity.
see. Tyranny is bad. Obs.
It is. It's ops, totally.
Oh yeah, freedom without the constraints and oppression of moralists and philosophers. True freedom.
Right.
This accent was different at some point, but whatever.
That's okay. That's all right. You travel through the spheres and things change, right?
As someone who went right through the West Country, right into Ireland and kind of back, I understand perfectly.
A linguistic journey.
Who's to say what is what on Mirador? It's all the same.
That's right.
It's a perfect Miradorian accent.
Right, because third sentence in, it shifts slightly to a different... Right? That's how the flavor goes, and that's how you know that you're speaking with someone you care about. Because that's the I care about you sentence structure and accent form. Right. This lasts, a minute with her? My suggestion?
I believe so.
I think that's right. So, I'm going to be sort of concentrating on that spell and just but maintaining this dialogue with her.
Oh, no. No,
ready,
8 hours.
Ready. What's that?
8 hours.
Oh, fuck. Awesome.
I mean, at some point she will have completed the action, but...
Right.
Right now she is
pretty... The suggestion was like, chill with us or something, wasn't it? Rethink
kind of rethink.
Rethink everything and, basically
so
reconsiders.
So right now she's talking it out with you. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So the way you phrased it, like, you got some time with her, you think, and she's pretty loose-lipped right now.
That's great. I'm going to keep asking her about... And what about Cutter? How does Cutter relate to all that?
Oh, yeah. Cutter's a pretty cool dude.
Is he down with Eyes of Fire's whole plan?
Oh, no. Nobody else knows about it. I've told Joey a little bit.
What happened? Was that a big deal?
Oh, yeah. No, he was into it. He was talking about how he hates oppression and how we should all be free all the time with everything.
Honey, I wish I was here. Like, I have advice.
So Joey, right, okay. Joey's into it.
Oh, yeah. He was going to help me meet up with him.
Really? Where? Here?
He's supposed to be coming here next, yeah.
Oh.
I met some of his friends back on a planet.
Oh, really? Recently or some time ago?
Oh, yeah, a couple months ago.
Really? What did you do there?
Oh, yeah, we had to do this cool, like, team building exercise where we looked for a thing. We didn't find it.
Oh, What were you looking for?
Oh, yeah, like a gate.
A gate?
Full team building exercise.
What was the...
it was like capture the flag.
Oh, right, fine. I get that. I like
Trust
that one.
Falls, find a henge.
Is this like capture the city on the edge of forever kind of thing, or?
Oh yeah, no. Eyes of Fire would never do that. He would never give in to tyranny.
Yeah. But the gate. What about the gate?
Oh yeah, I don't know much about it. I know it's like a henge made of stone.
Oh, a henge made of stone.
I don't know what you would call that.
Yeah. Well, we can come back to it. Let's table that for now.
Oh,
Put a pin in it, as they say. Put a rapier in it. This is really, great to, how long have you been with Joey?
Oh yeah, just a couple of weeks.
Oh, so you were with Eyes of Fire before you were with Joey?
Oh yeah, well I'm with his organization. I haven't met him yet, but he sounds so great.
And you're not with Joey because of Eyes of Fire, like you weren't?
Oh yeah, no.
It's not a related project?
Oh yeah, no. No, we just hit it off.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well...
We met at a mixer.
How much... You what?
We met at a singles mixer.
Oh, really? Strange.
Called the Key Party.
A key... Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've heard of it.
Yes. Sad. This is really great. Thanks. Did Eyes of Fire say anything more about overall plans or goals?
Yeah, no. From the literature I've read, even weirder accent. Yeah. He says that he just wants to grow and help that all people embrace the Tabaxi way of life.
Oh, right.
Really
Thumbs up. Right? Am
Oh,
I right?
yeah.
Thumbs up.
Okay, here we go. Got to recenter.
Yes, loop back
There
in.
There we
There
go. There we go.
Yeah, I met a couple of his representatives, I have to say, recently.
Oh,
And
yeah?
it must be some kind of fate, because now I've met you.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in there being anything left to chance. And
Oh,
yeah, I think this is really meaningful. I mean, do you think we could strike up some sort of alliance, or?
Oh, yeah, like me and you? Or like
Sure.
you and someone else?
Well, me and you and I, and maybe we can still play these sort of spell games, but, keep them non-lethal, right? And non-sort of will-subverting.
Yeah. I didn't want to kill you. I just wanted the Tabaxi to join our group. That's kind of a big deal.
Oh, but what about, isn't there merit to free will?
Oh, yeah. I never thought about that. I was a tyrant on your will. I'm a terrible person.
See? Right. I mean, well, attempted. And, yeah, I mean, I guess that's what you were after. But, I don't know. It just strikes me that maybe you'd want to consider the sovereignty of self in the other rather than just automatically subvert it.
Oh, yeah, I am learning so much. I am totally reassessing my life.
Right. Do I think that she's truly having a revelation, or it's entirely just because of the spell?
No, what you were saying makes sense, and you did kind of point out the flaw in her execution of her plan.
Sure. Well, the gash spell. Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay. Cool.
Although, do be careful, you're getting her closer to completing your spell.
Right. That's true.
I've reconsidered.
Well, then if she reconsiders and decides to stay,
let's hope, yes.
Well, is there anything else, you what would you like right now?
She says, oh, yeah, not more than anything. I just want to meet the Eyes of Fire and just listen to him speak. If his words on the page are that compelling, what is he like in person?
Oh, you've never met him?
I have not been so lucky.
Well, but you're going to get a chance to meet him now. Soon.
Very soon.
And how did you come to arrange this?
Yeah, the people who did the team building, they said he'd be back in a couple of months.
I see. And do you know where he had gone?
Yeah, they said he went to a couple other spheres to look for stuff. He was following clues. I don't know.
Great. And where did you meet him?
I met them here on a planet, which I will tell you right now.
Okay.
Boy.
She is learning. She's announcing her intentions before she delivers upon them, and that's a good
yeah. I met them on the planet of Opgood. That's where That's where I'm from.
Wow. And is that why you're now in the flow, because of those?
Yeah. It told me to.
You wouldn't have left your sphere if not for them. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, no. I throwing off the shackles
makes perfect
of
sense. You'd be swept up by someone like Joey. Of course, the first hot shot to come along. That makes sense. I'm really glad that we've met. So now that you can, meet someone with perhaps you can make a deeper connection with. It's really exciting.
Oh yeah, I see what you did there.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, what's Joey and I have is real.
Can you argue that fate has not brought us together?
Oh yeah, that does make sense.
I mean, if we weren't meant to be having this conversation right now, would we be having it?
Oh yeah. This is maybe my dumbest NPC.
I was not expecting her to be like this. It's great.
No, it's my. It's positively
I mean,
wonderful.
I think that just
Yes, I do use the word dumb in the best way possible.
Yes,
all my dumb ideas are great, in my opinion.
Right. Well, that's good that she's great. An unexpected, treasure, really, meeting you.
A young woman discovering herself.
What?
She's a
young woman discovering herself. She's.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But a fairly potent spellcaster, even so.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good.
She can cast Gish.
What sort of
nothing?
What sort of caster are you?
Oh yeah, I'm a bard.
Oh, me too. Wow, this is getting even more.
Oh,
no, that's how
amazing.
We lost Storm just now. I said that's how we just lost Storm.
Yeah, right. No, I mean,
so what's your
fire isn't a bard, right?
Oh yeah, no, I heard he's like a monk.
Oh. That makes sense, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't glare at me, Marty. A charisma monk.
A charisma monk. I don't care for it.
Did you? I don't know. Did they happen to induct you into?
Yeah, I had to free myself of all my worldly possessions.
You had to what?
I said, oh yeah, I had to free myself of all my worldly possessions.
Oh.
And then they burnt them in front of me.
I see.
Not profiting from it.
Okay. Well, that's
because I was weak. Oh yeah.
But now you're strong.
Oh yeah, now that I am not tethered to this earthly plane.
I see.
I can make the journey or fly or something.
Uh-huh. And what are these ideas you
she
think you would have
faded out
had?
for that part.
Are these ideas you would have had on your own, you think, honey? Of bees? I mean, we all learn things, but are you all right there?
Pardon me. See, yeah, water went down the wrong way.
I've been there.
Oh yeah. Would I don't. Well, I would have never been so smart to think of them on my own. I had to read them on paper. I can read.
Oh, that's great. I can read too. What kind of? I'm a lore. I mean, I that's sort of my thing. I'm into lore and studying, learning things, and I don't know how intelligent I am really, but I just love. Very curious. The cat lord is sort of imbued each one of his essential qualities in all of us, and I really think that.
Oh yeah, that's what everybody should do. The cat lord is great.
Yeah, and I just think that you should. It's exciting that you're here, and I just want to make sure that you. I don't know. You don't fall in with the wrong types,
Oh yeah, you're looking out for me, and that is nice. I like to study swords. It's the kind of gal I am.
I see. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you seem very tough. I mean, maybe we could train. Maybe we could spar sometime.
Oh yeah.
Would you like to maybe spar a little bit now, or? Sure.
Joey's really into it.
Oh, do you want Joey to watch?
He likes to.
Okay, he can tell Joey he can watch from the edge of his ship.
I don't know what I expected, as he does.
Oh yeah.
But he can't come aboard. He has to stay and watch from the ship.
Oh yeah, like a vampire. It's a roleplay thing.
Sort of thing. Yeah, it's really to establish clear lines, just so that he understands a few things.
Did you say vampirate?
He did say that. like being invited.
Yeah, it's a vampire thing. I didn't say that, but that is what I should have said.
I mean, is Joey a vampire?
I don't think so.
You have to tell me if he's a vampire. That's in the law.
That is.
I'm learning so much.
That is a folklore.
Oh yeah, he flies by suns all the time, so I don't think he is a pirate.
Be hard to
I mean, a vampire. He is a pirate.
Right. A vampire. He's halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Well, why don't we go down and spar? You can show me some sword moves, and I'll introduce you to Illum, my rapier.
Oh yeah, okay. He climbs down.
Yep.
Okay. Marley, what you doing?
Oh, just things and stuff. No, Marley would probably, like, everybody's kind of going off by themselves. So Marley's kind of, like, not sure what to do, because she wants to stay, like, nearby Hester in case, like, things start to go, like, south over there, and she feels like she could, with some kind of experience in that department, could provide some support, but she also doesn't want to be, like, too close. Like, so she would want to maintain a respectable distance to where she thinks that Hester can't think or doesn't know that she can hear from, but because she's all druidy and shit, she can totally hear from that distance. Maybe trying to, like, play it off as she's, like, talking to Minerva or something, like, oh, totally not listening.
Minerva occasionally looks up, like, are we having a conversation?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, girl? How you?
Just seeing what star charts are in the area. How are you?
I'm good.
Girl.
Yeah.
With a U.
Minerva is famously not cool, by the way. We've established.
I feel like both of our Christmas stories
Yeah,
are
no.
negative.
It
two
can't be going well.
terrible small talkers trying to make some small talk right now.
Knifey walks up to you and says, "Oh yeah, we're trying to do awkward small talk. I'm the king of that."
Oh, hey, Knifey. Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
You still working on that bucket of chicken?
Oh no, that's long gone. I need you to not tell Hester this, but I did get the sushi. Do you want some sushi?
Oh, no. I
just like that spicy mayo so much.
I'm a druid, so I don't do that.
You don't eat raw fish?
She's totally eaten meat before.
I understand. You worshipped the trout queen. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
It's not even the raven of fish.
You're right. Salmon. What was I thinking?
Did you say the trout queen?
The trout queen. Yeah. This is trout sushi, by the way. It's quite good.
Oh,
It simply can't be.
okay.
I didn't know you could eat trout raw, but here I am.
When in fairy space, I guess.
I'm doing it. Oh, no, this is several spheres old.
Oh, I'm. You know that we have, like, food.
What? I've been hoarding in my pockets.
No, we.
Is that what Villyana does?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I'm so confused.
She tends to have she likes mushrooms a whole lot.
Yeah, mushrooms are gross.
Oh, well.
Eats a piece of trout sushi. Slathered in, like, that spicy mayo stuff.
Oh, it's so good.
From a gas station.
Not
several spheres past.
Several spheres past.
Gas station.
Is it actual spicy mayonnaise, or is it just so old that it looks like spicy
You don't know. It might also be ketchup.
Ooh.
There's no way of knowing.
I mean, you could try and ask Villyana if she'll make a non-mushroom. Maybe she could make you sushi, but, like, fresh.
Interesting. Minerva is just horrified.
I'm trying to do my best here, but
it takes a while to set in, though, because she always looks surprised.
Yeah, you might want to try fresh food.
Huh. So that party sub I've been just storing on the radiator, that's probably no good.
Oh.
But I got like a foot and a half left.
Remind me later to like go through your room and just get rid of everything.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not right.
You've made so many horrifying choices this game, Andrew, and I'm very proud of you.
I feel like we're all a little bit horrified right now. Just different kinds.
Just different ways.
Knifey says, "Oh look, they're saying something heartfelt. I should leave them to it."
Yeah, girl, what's up?
Bye, Felicia. Do people still say that?
Use like speak with animals to talk to her and like owl or whatever and be listen, I'm just totally trying to like stay nearby but give Hester space. You feel me?
I understand I'm a decoy.
Yeah.
I thought we were having a real connection.
Oh no, but like I do actually want to talk to you. I feel like we don't talk enough.
See, the thing is, I don't have many girlfriends. Well, to be honest, I don't have many friends. It's just, this was always so hard. Books were fun. Books. When Hester would talk about, it would just be like university. I thought, yes, books. Those were my friends in university. My roommates never liked me. I never kept one for more than a semester. I don't know why. I was always so quiet.
Have you... Oh gosh. I mean, we could be friends. We could talk more, or I'm also great at not talking, I've been told.
I do like not talking. We could just not talk for hours.
Yeah, I mean, we could sit here and read books.
My favorite side-by-side activity.
Do you have a good book for me to read? Something?
Oh, of course. She pulls out this giant tome that on the front just says, A Space Owl's Guide to Basic Navigation.
Do I need to, like, turn into an owl to read this?
Oh, no. Maybe. To get some of the jokes. It's hilarious.
Should we, like, make a book club?
Girl! Yes, we should.
Marley and Minerva's book club. That's our theme song.
We'll get some wine coolers.
It's like the Finer Things Club.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything anyone would like to do before we start to wrap up?
My gosh, it's that time already. It flew by.
Yeah. I think I got my hands full, so I'm gonna stay on task.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I will suggest bringing our crews together to exchange notes and see if we need to or can pass the torch, and then, well, we'll see how that goes before we determine what's next. But no, otherwise, and perhaps just to fast forward through it, to just catch up on a bunch of little O and Poppy's doing this, and Daisy in the farm, and she's taming horses. She always had a dream to race or whatever, etc.
Always was a horse girl.
Always was the horse girl, and just worthless husband. But
I never liked him.
She seems charmed by him, and who am I to argue? Etc.
Yeah, she engages. Perhaps even like a little more gossipy than you were used to hearing from your mother. Like occasionally, like mother scandal.
Yeah, no. And now that we're more, or at least closer to equals, kind of getting that kind of like, oh, she's always been a bitch. It's just like, oh shit! Like I didn't know we said it. Like, yeah, okay. No, I like that.
The rest of the crews come together. The gnomes, having been totally worthless, the auto gnomes, they leave at some point, and your mother was like, I don't know what. They didn't think they were robots. It was so weird.
It's a very strange. For gnomes, even. That's very strange.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I need to... What's that?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
The crews get together. The elves seem hesitant to come on board, especially because you have several other elves, but they kind of give you the eyes up and down. They make an assessment, and they come on board eventually.
Okay.
I like shoot a look to Villyana, like, did you see him?
Yeah, what the hell, man? Like,
can I get insight checks from the two of you?
I'm assuming that it has to do with the stupid elven holes. Or... oh shit! Nat 20.
also a nat 20.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Powers activate.
The two of
You're
you
invited to the club.
deduce and overhear that they are making that. It seems like they are defectors of the Elven Armada, and they are just making sure you are not associated in any way with them.
Oh no! Look at our skin tone alone, man. We are like cool here. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of mushrooms. They get into it.
Yeah, for sure. Mushrooms and ravens. It's all over there. You know.
The dwarf and Warminster start comparing guns. And it's a lot of that. Alvar is talking to their captain. The captain, Joseph Winters, kind of slaps him on the shoulder and gives a big raucous belly laugh. And Alvar half-heartedly returns, and he walks by you, Hester, and he says, that guy sucks.
I did get that impression, thank you, yes.
Everyone else seems cool. Even the bug cog man. I want that guy off my goddamn boat.
Yeah, have you encountered bug cogmen before? He's not a Thrycreen, right? It's not...
No, they're called... They're called... Zixchill. Don't let him do surgery on you.
Okay.
Kind of nod and smile. He says, remember what I did to the Centaurian Hawk? They'll do that to your body.
Yeah, thank you.
I had a buddy, wanted wings. Wanted to fly. I mean, they gave him wings. They also hollowed out his bones, gave him a beak, increased his appetite. Yeah, they made him fly. It worked. Okay. But they take things a little too literally and far.
There's gnomes from
bonus
earlier?
Modifications. Sorry?
There's gnomes from earlier? Any chance they were?
No, those are auto gnomes. They're supposed to be mindless servants. I don't know how they gained sapience or whatever passes for it.
Yeah, no, okay.
Now that was weird. Took note of that.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear you say it was.
Yeah.
Makes me feel a little better about thinking it was weird. Okay. Hey, Mom, it was weird.
I thought so. Thank you, my nice Mr. Gnome.
It's all right.
The Zilchill, or Zixchill, their names are spelled like garbage. The dwarf of the elves. Honey of Bees continues to spar. Yeah, I think
we'll do some grappling too, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Just some light grappling.
Light grappling.
Joey comes by to
Acrobatics
watch
checks.
at some point.
Yeah, and yes, it's if you needed to be more kind of the last word of it, like. So what do we know about Lost Ones? And it's like everyone on board, like, is that their unifying goal, or are they a disparate crew and only my mum's on about?
So, the Zixchil, elves, and dwarf are on board. Much like you all, they just hired the captain.
Okay.
So he is just their ship minder.
He's their Alvar.
He's their Alvar, and Honey of Bees was the package deal. He picked her up in some singles event.
Right. And fairly recently.
Okay.
So he is just along to see who's going to cave in and have sex with him sometime soon. Gotcha.
Yes.
Finn, today? No? Maybe tomorrow.
Zixchill won a Netflix and Zixchill.
Oh, on a stream of terrible things tonight. That is top 5.
Hard pass.
Amazing, though. Oh, my God.
Wonderful.
So at the very last thing, everyone sits down to dinner. Mrs. Strongheart says, looking at her crew, we're going to share everything. And the crew kind of nod, and a couple of them take a deep breath, and will get into what they share next time.
It's going to be mostly swinging sex stuff. This
celebrating family style.
Yeah.
Yes. Villyana has made food. The dwarf seems to be the cook on their ship. She brings some supplies over, and you kind of mingle. Oh, and Villyana has all the stuff from Hero Space and the Druid there, so you got a lot of new stuff.
But I got to tell you, dwarvish cooking, excited about it.
It's so hearty.
Keep pushing it towards Marley. Just
wondering if this is at all reminiscent of that dream you had.
Yeah, in sort of a weird way, it kind of is.
If the table positioning could be oddly like
symmetrical or like overlay Venn diagramming.
Yeah, I've got eyeball in my head again.
Yeah, but who's sitting in the eyeball woman's chair in this instance? Then we see, right?
Outros and plugs. Timothy.
Hooray! Hi, I'm Timothy. I had a lot of fun flirting. I was probably more stereotypically Barty than I ever played Storm. But, you know, I've been cooped up on a ship and honey of bees. What can I say? A lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun. I really, this game is always a lot of delightful energy, and I certainly need it these days, so thank you.
Awesome. Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupska on Twitter and Instagram. I graduated! Yay! So that means that I'm going to be posting a lot more stuff. Like, for example, the Princess Project, which is going to be releasing on April 30th. But if you can, I would suggest holding off on your purchase of that project until May 4th, when the DMs Guild is running a promotion where the contributors to projects get 100% of the profit. So, should definitely check out some awesome DMs Guild products, such as Andy's stuff, such as the Princess Project, such as Eat the Rich Anthology, which me and Timothy were a part of. Lots of really cool stuff from this group to check out. I highly suggest looking at it.
Awesome. Do all of those things, please. And Marty.
Oh, yes. See, round sounds. Okay. No, great to see everyone. Perfect. Absolutely a delight. Again, it kind of wavers. Now I think I'm kind of more New Zealand. The important thing is thank you very much for joining our stream. It has been quite a pleasure. I like a bunch of the things that have kind of rounded out tonight, and some truly gross work on our DM's part. And for that, I just dare you to hit a like or a dislike. Dislike for just how garbage Andy was tonight. It counts as interaction, so it doesn't really matter.
It's helpful somehow.
Yeah, actually, so it's fine. Yeah, comment, smash the like bell, subscribe if you're on Twitch, leave bits of yourself on the internet. I'm not great at it, but Andrew.
Thank you. I'm Andy Hatton, at Andy Hatton on Twitter. I just post about this. Follow me here. That's the better place to do it. Do everything Marty said. Twitch, YouTube. Let's see. This week, Friday, Jay's back with 3D art at the inn. All hail the cube. Sunday, Suburbia's back, and Monday is Phantom Horizons returning, and today was the 1 year anniversary of Phantom Horizons. So happy 1 year,
Yay.
Phantoms. Yeah,
It's like so great.
it's gonna be an episode. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Have a great night, everybody. Oh, and if you didn't watch Monday's Task Force Unlikely, go watch it.
Heck yeah.
You should.
Bye.